My name is Brittany, and this is my persuasive speech. And this is my audience. Oops. My mom and brother, and my cousins on the iPad, and my dad. Okay. Imagine how surprised I was to find this cute little kitten and my dog's food bag in my garage. It was just like any other day. I went to feed my dog, and as I reached out to get the food, there she was, looking up at me with those big golden eyes. It was love at first sight. She was absolutely adorable. She was only 5 weeks old at the time, and I could hold her in one hand, and now this is how big she is. I immediately ran to my mom to ask her if we could keep her. We all, well, most of us, have had childhood pets. Most people relate their childhood pets as a positive experience. You have your own personal companion to go with you everywhere and do everything with you and love you unconditionally. Through my personal experience and research on this topic, I want to share with you the benefits of owning a pet and why everyone should have one. Everyone should have a pet because they can protect you, help you get more exercise, they can be a companion, and they can also help you avoid doctor visits. To start off, I'm first going to discuss how pets can serve as our protectors. According to the American Psychological Association on Positive Consequences of Pet Ownership, pets defend their home and family by scaring away prospective burglars. I know from my own personal experience that having a dog makes me feel safe. If she sees someone outside our house, she barks, which makes me feel protected from harm's way. If you're more of a cat person, though, like me, I'm sure you know that cats can protect us from rodents such as mice and insects such as stink bugs, flies, mosquitoes, and many more. Another one of the many benefits of owning a pet is getting more exercise. According to a study called Evidence for Long-Term Effects on Pet Owners on Long-Term Effects of Ownership on Human Health, pet owners, specifically dog owners, reported changes in their number of steps per day and duration of walking. This should come as no surprise since people like to take their dogs on walks, and also, if you have an outside animal, taking them outside to use the bathroom. In my own personal experience, I know I get more steps in on my Fitbit due to having pets. I like to take my dog on walking trails, and I also have to walk outside to feed her. According to an article called Pet Ownership, Good for Health, a longitudinal study was done that involved giving a pet to people who had not recently owned one. The study followed their lives for about 10 months, and the results showed an increase and improvement in the pet owner's physical activity and mental health. People who didn't have a pet reportedly engaged in less activity than those who did. One of the main reasons that people have pets is for their companionship and unconditional love. If you have ever heard of the saying that a pet is man's best friend, well, it really is true. According to the University of Pennsylvania Pet Clinic, 99% of their clients said they talk to their pets, and 80% said they talk to their pets like they talk to people. This is because you can confide in your pet, because you know they aren't going to tell anyone, and they listen to you without judging. According to the article Pet Ownership Good for Health, about 50% of adults and 70% of adolescents who own pets report that they confide in them. I know that I do. If I'm having a rough day, I go talk to my cat or my dog about it because they listen to me and I know they won't judge me. Some people even take their pets to run errands with them or just about anywhere they go. The presence of pets increases feelings of happiness, security, and self-worth, and it reduces feelings of loneliness. The love a pet has for its owner is constant and unconditional. The authors of Between Pets and People stated that a pet's greeting always has the same gestures and same enthusiasms. It makes no demands and has no ill feelings. Who else do you know of that gets so excited to see you every single time you come home, even if you're only gone for 15 minutes? Family members, on the other hand, aren't always as happy to see us, and they don't greet us in the same way, the same constant and loving way. There's a special bond between a pet and its owner. We as humans love affection and we crave it. According to John Archer, author of Why Do People Love Their Pets?, attachment theory was based on a child's attachment to his or her parents. Well, it's now been extended to the relationships that people have with their pets. Pet owners get attached to their pets, and the pets get attached to their owners. If that wasn't enough to convince you, did you know that having pets results in less doctor visits and better health? Well, an experiment was done by the School of Public Health at the University of California on stressful life events and the moderating role of pet ownership. The results showed that people with pets have fewer total doctor visits than those without pets. This is due to pets helping to alleviate our stressors, which in turn results in less doctor visits since stress can weaken our immune systems. Who knew pets could be so beneficial? This same study on the moderating role of pet ownership suggested that introducing pets into the lives of terminal cancer patients or the lives of patients in a geriatric ward brings significant positive social and psychological consequences. This just shows that having pets, especially in our more vulnerable states of life, is beneficial to our emotional well-being. Also, according to the authors of the book Between Pets and People, a study was done in 1992 by a cardiologist on 5 people. The results concluded that people with pets had lower cholesterol levels and lower blood pressure than people without pets. This clearly indicates that pets truly have a health benefit. Not only do they hold a special place in our hearts, but they are also healthy for our hearts. Having a pet is such a wonderful thing. They are always there for us and they protect us. They increase our physical activity, they're good companions, and they're good for our health. My own personal experience with pets has always been good. My pets are like having my own personal sidekick to do things with me and go places with me. Anytime I go for a run down my road, my dog is always right there with me, attached at my hip. And when I'm inside, my cat likes to snuggle up to me and sleep with me at night. Everyone should have a pet. If you don't have one, you should get one. Thank you.